Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this AC?
I'm done. I'm done with the game. I beat Uber at Zuri yesterday by myself because I got bored.
Okay.
I steamrolled her.
Oh shit.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Why is Alan in the Chimera map?
I'm
You're
carrying.
carrying me.
I'm giving him some XP.
Carrying how?
Need a map?
The Abyss is chasing him.
I just run away with things and he kills things and I get level.
How is that fun?
He's getting a shit ton of levels.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do now that I beat the game.
Did you beat the game?
Sorry. Beat the storyline game.
You do maps.
Do maps.
You get better gear. You make your character better.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing by following Jimmy around.
He's basically
Stay
like
safe.
loot trashing everything. He's taking all of my trash.
Oh, really? Is that what's happening? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Blessings.
I'm just trying to get Uber Elder to spawn again so I can do a gear check. Because I have
So,
gear.
do you plan on making another character?
Maybe. I
think
don't
that
know.
was fun.
10 mobs left. Okay, whatever. I don't recommend you come into the boss room if you don't want to die, or if you've already leveled, then you're welcome to come in.
I've already leveled.
Oh, then yeah, come check out Chimera. You'll probably get one-shotted. But, I mean, you'll definitely get one-shotted. But come check out Chimera. Are you still looting?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got a new computer, Shohan.
What's that?
I'm playing on a new computer.
Oh, it's finally there. Where did you put it?
Yeah. Beside the bed in Maddie's makeup drawer. Or makeup desk.
You took her makeup desk.
Yeah, she doesn't mind. She doesn't really use it.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
The boss room.
Where's that?
Need a map?
You see the little door that says arena?
Need a map?
I actually might die here. It's pretty stupidly rolled.
Oh, how
I,
many drinks are available now?
I spent 2 exalts on crafting a ring.
And did you craft it?
Yeah, I did, and it's bomb.
Okay, I think your character is it's pretty good now.
I'm done. Oh wow, you just got one-shotted. You got one-shotted by ads. It's not even the boss.
I mean, he's level 73. He has no defense.
Woo.
What'd you expect?
Well,
Whereas you have gear that's like 10 exalts worth probably.
I think so.
So you guys don't play together?
We do.
Okay. But
It's just that sometimes you want to advance your own maps. You can't do the Zana quest line on someone else's atlas.
is it good to do the Xenon quest?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's to advance the maps. It's all about the maps, Alan. This entire game is about the maps. The beginning is not important. What?
I mean, I think if you do enough maps, you start to appreciate the beginning. Like I appreciate it, for what it is,
Sure.
and it's like kind of fun.
I fucking hate running to the beginning. Which is like one of the reasons why I don't want to start a new character.
Yeah, but then your next challenge is can you run through the beginning in like 2 hours?
I mean, all I have to do is move these armors over. It's not corrupted. So
Well, yeah. So if you can do it in 2 hours, that's like nothing.
I don't want to do it. 2 hours is still 2 hours.
I guess.
What the fuck? Ah, I just died. I did not see that red ring. Oh, I forgot to put a portal at the door.
Wait, where's Alan then?
I don't know. Don't run into the boss. I run faster than Alan Blake here across the map.
Oh, he's using Whirling Blades right now?
Yeah, Rolling Blade, sorry, yeah.
Your build is pretty done though, I would say.
It's done. It's done. I mean, I could get some like little gems that are worth like 2 exalts each to add like another maybe like 5% damage to my character, but overall it's pretty much
No,
done.
I think you're done. Like at this point, you've cleared everything there is. The only thing left is to just do deep delves, I guess.
Yeah, I'm missing all.
Also, there's challenges, obviously.
Yeah, I don't care.
If you want the what was it?
The
portal?
I want the portal.
The portal's nice.
The portal's kind of cool. I just want to get Uber Elder again to do a gear check. Alright, I'm done here. Boss is dead.
Wait, you want to do Uber Elder? I'm pretty close
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing the Hydra and then the Elder Guardians will spawn.
Yeah, I'm missing 3 maps.
So this is the gem that ring that I crafted.
Still sane, Exile.
Holy shit.
And then I swapped
Rip
out...
T3 all resistance. Bender trash.
And
Wow.
then
That's really good.
I swapped out the helmet enchant to 40% toxic rain increased damage.
Did you
instead
buy
of
that?
level. Yeah, I bought it. It's actually getting cheap. So
Yeah, I think I saw a video come out the other day, basically talking about how to use helmet enchants and make profit off of it. And I think because of that video, all the enchants got cheaper.
yeah,
'Cause
the
I
enchants got super cheap.
Yeah, I checked today and I'm like, whoa, like all enchants, like even the expensive ones, they're really cheap, even though they're not supposed to be. Because typically, what you'll find is that the enchants they start getting more and more expensive because nobody bothers to, you know, roll it,
Do
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people do it the lazy way these days, which is literally use fossils to craft the enchant and then chance the unique helmet.
That's
Because
not
nobody
that
wants
big.
to fucking, you know.
I run it sometimes, like
It's not that
Like-
fun.
for these two. Well, it took me like 20 minutes to do a full run with all the stuff. I literally just run through everything. I phase run through all the traps and stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is supposed to be how you do it, but
There's not much left to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
all that's left is challenges for you, I would say. But here's my opinion. PoE is I don't think that many people actually play to like level 100 or level whatever, right? They play until character
yeah.
completion.
I think I'm dead.
And I think you've completed your character. You can beat all the content, right? Like you've gotten to a point where any more gear upgrades is just
It'll be like a
it's not
few
it's
percentage.
insignificant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only marginal, so it's not.
Where are you guys now?
I'm in the hideout. Just use the TP portal and get out.
Yeah.
And then I'll run the next Hydra, next Guardian map. And then you can go mooch some more EXP
I
there.
need more pockets.
So if I were you, I would go pick something else. Or maybe you start making your own build because you've been following a guide this entire time, right?
Well, I think there's one last thing I wanted, which is to double ball that.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty baller, but sure, whatever.
Just for the extra
Just
ball.
because.
Yeah, I want to double ball it. Come back to my hideout.
Oh, I'm in Joanne's hideout. Nice.
That stretches the sanity. of
Yeah,
the
we're
world.
not running the same map.
Yeah, I need to run my guardians to spawn as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Uber Elder is easier by yourself, in my opinion.
I'm gonna need to try it and find out. But last time, you know, there are times where we're left on our own. I think you have better gear at this point.
I do, but the problem isn't with gear. The problem is with getting one-shotted by random projectiles that like you don't know where they're coming from because we can't anticipate each other's movements, right? So. Do you just get a whole level every time we go through Wendy? Come in the map.
He probably does.
I think I do.
Yo, that's insane. I wish someone could have carried me like this.
Lair of the Hydra?
Really?
Yeah? Yo, leveling was like so annoying, and like until you get to level 95 or like 90, oh fuck, you still have like
But I feel like if you get carried, you know what? It depends on how you like to play, I guess. To me, it's like if I get carried, I'm not gonna know anything about the game.
Well, that's true. And his map completion is gonna be fucked.
Like you went through trial by fire, you know?
Yeah. Well, the boss fight assassin was actually pretty strong. Like it was really good all the way up until the very end game content, which was a problem.
Yeah, but the only reason why you got better gear was because you started dying to shit and you got pissed off. And like you started looking at your own stuff and realizing, oh, this won't work, you know?
That's okay, Alan can do that.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
The maps is the best. I'm trying to get to like 10 million damage per second.
Okay.
I don't think I can. I don't know what else I could do to increase my damage.
10 million per second.
Yeah.
Blight is trying to spread.
I'm at 4 million per second right now. So I down the shapers so fast.
Do you phase them instantly, like Uber Elder?
No. But I phase the shaper in like 3 seconds.
I hear about builds that just instantly phase Uber.
I don't think I can do that. That's insane. Uber is still difficult because it's a matter of survivability.
I want to play a summoner next before it gets nerfed.
You think it's gonna get nerfed? Actually, you know what?
You know it's getting nerfed. Like there's no.
Nerfed. You know what I want to do? I want to try. I might go and buy shards so I can try the monolith.
Yeah. Like a 5, or we gotta do a 4 first, right?
Yeah, we gotta do a 4 first before we can do a 5. And
we can probably combine ours to get a.
To get
4.
One?
Yeah.
Oh, a set of 4? Yeah. And then the one that we're probably missing is the timeless. No, not the. What the fuck is that thing called? The yellow one. That's probably going to be the one that's missing.
That's of course.
Yeah. Ancient search. Ow. Watch out, it's caught.
What did you say? It's what?
It's corpse explosion, but before I finish my sentence...
he died to detonate dead?
Just go out of the map and then come back in. Behavior.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I guess we can walk here. I gave you a portal, but that's okay. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Because I think you still get EXP on the as long as you're in the map, right?
I think so.
It's detonate dead.
He detonated the corpse of the boss.
What?
Do you remember Kriparian?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So he was like the first guy to kill Diablo in Diablo 3 in hardcore.
Okay.
And
oh, okay.
After that, he started playing Path of Exile because I guess he got tired of Diablo. I don't know what the reason is.
Sure.
Anyways,
whatever.
And he basically introduced a lot of people, including myself, to Path of Exile, right? And one of his most famous videos is him doing a twin bossed burial chamber, I think.
Okay.
Maybe not. Anyways, it was the boss with you know Alira, and one of Alira's spells is detonate dead, right?
Okay.
So they kill one boss, and at the time it was like highly rolled, like minus fire resistance, minus max resist, more monster life, and like back then there weren't that many defensive layers. Anyways, they kill one boss, and instead of working on the second one, they go in to start looting that first boss, right?
Well, that's a mistake.
Everyone goes in to loot it, everyone dies, and it's like it was such a funny video because
Was it hardcore?
yeah, hardcore, and everyone goes, what do we die to? What the fuck? And you just see Crip going, she detonated the corpse of the boss.
That's actually hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I think these little tiny orbs is gonna one-shot me.
Are you doing Hydra?
Yeah, but then I rolled it really stupidly, and then I corrupted it like an idiot.
Oh.
So I think these
World
little tiny
first
orbs
Diablo Hardcore Inferno poggers. That's right. Back when Inferno was actually like just cancer. It was the worst. I couldn't figure it out. The game was too hard for me, and literally I was just standing on a ledge killing things off screen, and it wasn't fun.
Diablo what? Ah, fuck!
Diablo 3, remember Inferno back then? Like that first little bit was just really hard. And the moment you got to Act 3 or something, like everything started killing you, right? Like even the white mobs. And then it was stupid because they kind of made it in a way that you had to buy gear. It was a giant gear check. And if you don't buy new gear, you can't clear the act. If you can't clear the act, you can't farm new gear. It was like a vicious cycle.
I just beat the boss.
Okay.
I think he's literally looting all of the.
I don't think
I
don't
hate
know if
playing like that, man. I remember there was one
Brings
time
me down.
I partied up with somebody and he was just so much faster than me. I was literally just a loot bot. Didn't they make it easy mode now? Yes. I don't know if there's a better way of saying it, but like, you know, it's different because the reason it was hard in the first place, which I don't think is justified. The reason it was hard in the first place is because you could use real money to buy all your gear, right? So if it's hard, you just buy some gear and you're good to go, is what they will say. But the real reason, I think, is that it's hard so that you will use real money to buy gear.
Okay. I'll
And,
do some of my own stuff now then.
Like
you know?
RMT and shit, yeah. Well,
No,
well,
not
real
yet.
money auction houses
I
was
was
the
getting
thing.
experience towards the end.
Oh, maybe you're too far away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was when the auction house was still alive and
Need a map?
it sucked.
Yo, I made enough money on that auction house to buy my own video, and then I bought the entire StarCraft. And,
You know what? I didn't make that much off of it. Maybe
I sold
80
like
bucks.
$100. I sold like a few things for like $100.
Big boy brains. If no one can beat the game, why not make them pay to beat the game? Well, yeah, that's what it came down to. And I remember eventually I got so frustrated. I farmed so hard to get like all this good gear, and then I'm like, wait a second, like the reason why they're making me farm for all this shit is so that I would get frustrated and like buy this on the trade, like on the real money trading auction house.
Is that
Like,
good?
and I'm like, fuck this. I just sold everything I had and then switched to Path of Exile. I remember so many people did that too. To be fair, I wasn't a good player, right? Like, Crip managed to beat Inferno, Diablo, Hardcore. You know, he did it as a team. He didn't solo it, but still, he managed to do it, which means, you know, it's possible. It's just not
Need a
easy.
map? May your
And,
maps be
like,
merciful.
I think it was just... what ended up happening is people would just open a zone, skip all the mobs, open chests, and hope for items, and like close the zone out because they couldn't kill anything. And I don't know, I thought it started getting a little silly. I don't know if you ever had the chance to play right at the beginning of Diablo 3, but it was kind of bad.
I bought Diablo 3 when it first came out.
Me too. We all did.
I don't remember it being that like bad. I really enjoyed it for a while.
No. It was really fun until we got to Inferno 3. And I remember we spent like 3 days glitching mobs out and standing on a ledge and just hitting them with auto attacks because we couldn't. They would one-shot us, right?
Yeah, they do too much damage.
Yeah, they did way too much damage. It was like it was just way too overtuned. And eventually I'm like, why am I doing this? They just want me to buy gear, so I stopped playing. And instead, I sold all of my gear, just like you did. I sold everything. And like, you know, you got a free game. We played for like a month. It was really entertaining.
It's not just a free game. I got the entire StarCraft anthology.
That's true.
It was so worth it. And every once in a while, like I'll forget about it and go back to it, and then I realize I have money in the
okay.
in the Blizzard account.
So this was way back. Eventually, they switched it to Blizzard Gold. Okay. So you sold later than me, actually, because when I sold, it went straight to PayPal.
Yeah, that's what I got. PayPal.
Okay, so it went to PayPal instead of Blizzard, because after a while it converted so you can only keep it in like Blizzard money. I bet it's because they figured out like, oh shit, all the money that like...
Yo, the Chinese farmers were making so much money.
Yeah, and eventually they kept it as, you know, like Steam Cash or Blizzard Cash, essentially.
Why?
When you have the map, when you open up, there's like 4 boxes.
Yeah, but
like,
Crip is like isekai anime protagonist level with games. Yeah, powered by orange juice, right?
Alan, when you have 4 boxes, you can add like extra stuff to make it even harder. So for you, it's not worth it in the beginning, but later on, it is.
I see.
Oh, I don't have. You have extra Chimera map or extra Guardian maps?
No. Maybe. Like I don't have that many extras, so like. I might have 1.
That's fine. I'll farm a bit.
Yeah, I'm farming maps too. I don't even think I have enough to trigger.
How are your maps, Exile?
To trigger a Uber Elder. 12% increased dark pack. Are these worth anything?
Balding vegan no jutsu? It's the good old days.
What the fuck?
Salah, need a map?
Also, I have a lot of weird, unique pots. So if anybody needs something.
Oh yeah, I haven't been doing any of those
Ironheart stuff?
Ironheart, yeah.
Yeah. I did a few and I got some weird pots. They're worth quite a bit of money, but like I'm not gonna sell them for a couple of chaos. Like I don't care.
No rest.
Do you have any? I hear I should use like a lion wolf.
Unfortunately, I do not have a lion sword. But that's a good pot. It's not that expensive, is it?
It's like 15 chaos.
That's about my entire
Dungeon network.
network.
Just gotta farm it up.
Yo,
Yeah.
maps is when you start seeing like loot explosions.
Well, you should have been seeing that in the Guardian map you were just running, right?
Well, like I follow behind him, so like he picks up all the good stuff. Right?
No, I don't pick up items. I don't bother.
Yeah,
The only
literally
stuff
what you saw was probably everything.
That's everything. I pick up like 1 out of every like 20 items. Ooh, epistle taps.
Whoa.
I can give you a Stygian Vice if you want to roll. Usually like like I would say 9 out of 10 is probably the item that they want, but it's not rolled well.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
What is that?
The Stygian Vice? It's a belt. It's a belt that allows you to put an abyssal gem inside to get even more stuff.
I have a belt that can do that. It just doesn't have good
Good rolls?
resistance and stuff. Is yours better? I guess you show
You can mastercraft one resistance if you want.
Yeah, I can also mastercraft stuff for you, but usually like your resistance is in the beginning normally comes from rings.
I don't know if I have good rings.
You're looking for life, you're looking for resistances. That's basically the
Yeah.
shortcut to everything.
Yeah.
That's really the most important thing for everything. And then once you start to have those things, you can play around with them and then see if you can squeeze more damage out of it.
Yeah. Right now, I'm maxed out on everything except Legion is basically you have to kill things as quick as you can, right?
Yeah, before they
Right.
spawn. Legion is usually pretty rough in the beginning. I would not get discouraged.
Yeah, but actually, if Alan gets his build going, it's actually really good at clearing that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because he does corpse explosions, essentially.
No, I don't.
Don't you have
I died. Fuck.
gratuitous violence?
I haven't picked it up yet. Yeah, I
Oh,
do have
okay.
computers. No, you're right. I do have.
Yeah, bleeding enemies explode. So you just kill one and everything around it explodes.
Sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Had my
get
luckiest day in PoE today. 1x from Delve and inspired learning from a map.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's a few X right there.
Ah, exactly. Oh, what's? Oh, I totally forgot that there's a boss. Oh, which side's it coming from?
Oh man, I'm missing Guardian maps too. Oh, that
I'd give
sucks.
Jimmy on the cheap if I was on PC, since he wants Headhunter so bad. Yeah, but you're playing console, right? Oh fuck it.
Oh, you know what? That's the thing left to do. Get a headhunter.
Get a
I guess
Headhunter.
if I-
That's a lot of farming, dude.
But if I sell everything I own, that's a headhunter. I think.
That's a helmet.
It's a belt. It's a belt.
Yeah, maybe. And then you make a build just on Headhunter.
Just on headhunter. Did you? I went on PoETB. No, PoE Ninja.
Yeah.
And I was looking at like the strongest toxic rain builds. 1,000 health, headhunter.
Is it a self curse?
I don't know. I saw 1,000 health and I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm playing that.
Yeah, that's probably That's probably a Delver actually, like a
It is,
permanent
it is a Delver.
can't die Delver.
Why can't they die with 1,000 health?
It's one of those like immune to physical, immune to elemental. You gotta look at how they built it, but if I had to guess, they're immune to every source of damage. That's why health is not a priority. They just need as much damage as possible.
Ow.
I looked around at my skill tree and there's one good place, but I don't know how worth it be. Yeah, I never figured out how to use inspired learning properly.
Still sane, Exile.
Typically, I think it's used. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's one guardian.
You can eat first, babe.
I have a couple of like high eye level Stygian Vices if you want to roll them. But do I have any like actual good Stygian Vice? This isn't bad for me. I don't know if you use chaos damage.
Okay, so like a lot of headhunter builds, the ones that aren't looking for invulnerability, the ones that are actually looking for clear, they self-curse temporal chains on themselves, and it slows everything down, including expiration of things, right? So headhunter makes it so that you get the rare's abilities for what, like 20 seconds
20
or something.
seconds,
Yeah, so if you have 100% curse effect temporal chains on yourself, now it's 40 seconds. So the idea
but
is,
be like really slow. I guess.
Well, if you take their mods, yeah.
Yeah, the buff is enough to counteract that. Interesting.
That's PoE's quirky like that. Like you would think that something is bad. So typically people use these gloves. I think they're called shackles of the wretched or something, and those gloves are created by someone named Gouda, and Gouda's known for like just making weird ass builds that nobody understands. Like the catchphrase for him is always like "fucking Gouda," because he once made like a build so slow he leap slammed and it took him like 3 minutes to land. Right?
Why do people want that?
That nobody does. Everyone's like, "Fucking Gouda, why would you do that?" It's like just breaking the game or like making it so stupid, taking things to the extreme. But he released those gloves and nobody knew what to do with them. They're like, "Why would you make these gloves? It's so stupid." And for like 2 years, nobody was using those gloves. People were thinking like, "Well, you could use projectile weakness on yourself, which makes things get knocked back, and when other mobs hit you, you get knocked back, so they can never hit the distance or cover the distance between you." Like that's what people were like theory crafting. And now everyone's using that shit to put temporal chains on themselves in order to make Headhunter last longer. So the game's a little quirky. Scratch that. There's a perfect spot for inspired learning. Just gotta waste 2 points to get the +1 max frenzy on an icicle miner. Frenzy charges isn't necessarily bad on a icicle miner, especially if you have enough. You can go like ice bite or something.
Yo, frenzy charges are always great.
Yeah, it's more damage, and it makes charged mines. There's more justification to use it if you can have 4 frenzy charges instead of 3.
Oh, fuck. No, never mind.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Nothing. I just ran back into the portal.
Hey there, gents.
Hey there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad. Jimmy's done his character, man.
I'm done.
Yeah. I was online. I was just logging off whenever the event happened.
Okay.
Jimmy, do you have one with more like of the usual resist? I need one with like life, you know, the usual resist.
I don't have a way to generate charges right now.
So, Curtis, did you see the new boots that I got?
You could try charged mines.
What'd you get, Jimmy?
If you haven't seen my new boots, you'll
Yeah,
be in for a treat.
The dude sent it to me on WhatsApp while I was out.
I was very excited when I got it.
I saw it. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Sharon Gilder. Invite me to a party or something.
He had some insane boots. Oh my god.
That's kind of nice.
So I basically don't get hit until I do, and then I die.
Well,
What are you at? 90% spell dodge?
No, so it actually, when I check PoE, it's not just the map. You actually at 75. So
Oh, a
without
max.
using-
You capped it.
I capped it. So if you without using ball, I'm at 60-50. When I'm using ball grace, I am at 75-75.
Nice.
I'm at 75 evasion, 75 spell dodge, 75 dodge. But yeah.
that's really nice.
Love those boots.
Yeah, I don't use charge mines on mine either because I don't really have frenzy charges. But frenzy charge is like 4% more damage. So if you have 4 of them, it's 12% more damage. And then you include charge mine support, and that gives you frenzy generation. Or if you use ice bite, that's also frenzy generation.
Blight is trying to spread.
And it's one way to justify it, and like it gives you more reason to get more max frenzies. I guess I might be able to reach a better node if it has to be fully in radius or like halfway works. Yeah, I mean, that's the nice thing about this game. It's always fun to do a little bit of theory crafting and just experimenting with it, right?
What's that skill that looks like a virus and it spreads and people were doing it for Legion?
Essence Drain?
Yeah, I kind of want to play
Essence Drain Contagion. So there's a different way to build it this league. You use Beano's kitchen knife.
Oh, I got one of those.
Yes.
Well, not quite. Richer units.
So Beano's makes this. Oh, what happened, Alex?
I died.
You sound like you're in pain.
I died.
Oh, I got a belly.
You gotta be careful in. Ooh, nice. You gotta be a little careful in maps. Like it's not like the regular. Like you're not in Kansas anymore.
I die in Kansas.
You died
I die in Kansas.
Died in Kansas.
100 bucks says the gem lags my Xbox too hard with the buffs. I'm like really curious what performance is like on the consoles. Do you guys have a console?
I have a PlayStation 3.
But not a 4, right?
No. Wait, so how do you use potions on a like how do you piano flask on it?
There's only 4 potions in. Wait, is there 5 potions or 4 potions? Early releases when I saw that there were only 4 potion slots in the consoles. Oh, there's 5 now?
So is it like a totally different game?
Well, when they first released it, they used the D-pad to use potions.
Okay.
What's the 5th one? I don't know what the fifth button is. Oh, left bumper, right bumper, D-pad left, right, and up. Okay, so there are 5 potions.
Yo, that's complicated. Wait, who the hell was that?
I'm trading.
Oh shit! Ew, wasn't paying attention.
died?
Let me in. I died.
Can you
Oh,
kick this stabber guy?
So did up. Okay, so you know the Guardian that kind of stands still, the Enforcer.
I can try and take a clip next time it gets bad and send it. That was a vulnerability, temporal chains, and I just stood in it, so I deserve that.
Learn anything new?
A little bit.
I know why I died. I mean, I didn't know what hit me, but I know I deserved it.
I'm gonna squeeze that last couple of percentage out of my character, and then I think I'm done.
Done for the league?
No,
Or
not
starting a new character?
starting a new character.
Okay, I was gonna say, man.
Maybe, are you done enough to go hardcore?
How are your maps?
No. You know how many times I died? Why would I go hardcore?
How many deaths do you have?
Attack speed.
44.
40. That's pretty good.
How
It
are your
seems
maps?
high.
Not high enough.
I'd be really interested to see Jimmy's though.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
how many times did you die?
1 sec. I'm selling something for 75 chaos.
What are you selling for 75 chaos?
My enchanted hoods. When I get bored, I just run a lab,
Okay.
and then I just enchant stuff.
Oh, I need guardian maps.
Okay, so what's the command to see deaths?
Slash deaths.
163.
Okay.
Not hardcore viable.
Yeah, so I would have died. I would have made 163 new characters. So that's a note for me, dog.
The mediocre turned remarkable.
I mean, this is technically hardcore doable. I just not me doing it.
Mediocre turned remarkable. The mediocre.
Okay. I guess I can just farm this. 3 maps.
Oh, the map.
No, I threw 3 red sextons on a tier 15 just so that I can get some more farm.
I find that doesn't totally help.
You don't think so?
Not always.
But it has 30% increased magic pack size. I think this is a Bloodlines. For sure. And you know what? Can I throw a sexton on? What goes well with magic pack size? No, I'm too I feel too poor for freaking
What the fuck?
sextons.
Is everyone just selling
Yeah,
shit?
scarabs.
Nice. I got a level 86 bow. That's actually really well rolled. Holy shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That is pretty well rolled.
Can I do +2 gems, or is that a... Yeah, it is! And I can even do another +2 socketed support gems.
Another +2. Oh, socketed. Is it better to
Support.
do support though? You probably want active, right?
So I do +1 socketed gems and +2 socketed bow gems. And you can technically also do +2 supported gems, but normally people don't have to cash for that. Oh, this is worth like 2 exalts.
Totally.
Nice.
So you can afford to make a really weird, really crazy character.
Are you gonna make a weird character, or are you just gonna make a strong character?
I want to make something weird. I want to turn this character into a magic character. I kind of want to see some leap explosions.
You know, you're just not gonna pick up like any of it.
You're not going to get the explosions because it won't show up in your loot filter.
No. Too much shit's gonna show up, and he's not gonna pick it up.
Crash.
Because, like, yeah, it's like, you know, you find alchemies on the ground, it's like, no, I'm too good for alchemies now.
What am I, a peasant?
And you're just gonna be like leaving alchemies on the ground, you know, scouring. What is that trash? Jewelers, 6 sockets everywhere. I don't want them anymore.
Regrets, I have none.
Regret. Well, no, he's gonna have all the regrets in his stash.
But he won't pick them up.
He won't pick them up. No, he doesn't pick up regrets because no regrets.
You know, actually, I actually have a lot of regret points on my on my character because every time when I try to use a scour, I would miss and hit regret.
Why don't you just take it out of your stash?
Oh, too much work. So I actually I was gonna use some regrets because I was playing around with my tree today, and then I played around with a couple. I needed like 20 regret points, and then I opened up my tree and I realized I already had 20 on it. I'm like, does that mean I made 20 mistakes?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
And also
All
have
the
enough
misclicks.
regrets to re-roll an entire character. I have like 90 orbital regrets.
I guess this is one of those situations where you can say, yeah, if you want to re-roll a character, I could re-roll a character.
Just re-roll an entire character. Seems like such a waste though.
Yep.
Oh man, I found an Envarius. This shit used to be real popular. I don't know about now.
Wait, what the fuck? Why am I doing Chimera again? Ah, fuck. I went into the wrong map.
Everyone used to want this shit for Magic Fight. Now nobody wants it, probably.
People want the stupid gambler's dice.
Yeah, Venters.
Yeah, how do you... Is it just like a regular drop?
Yep.
Yep.
The thing is, the roll is crazy. The difference between a good one and a bad one.
Oh, yeah. It's like negative 45 to 45, right?
Yeah, it's really
You
high.
got it.
The variance is so high.
It's kind of cool. Who needs resistance if you kill everything in one hit?
I think Venter was a player too, and like he did a lot of high value trades or something. Like he was known as just like a trading kind of guy, something like that.
Is he legitimately a merchant?
I don't know. In game, yeah.
He's the merchant of PoE. He's known as the guy.
I actually really like that ring. I thought it was good design too, kind of.
It's pretty cool. He's known as the guy that can get you things.
It's better than being that guy who offered 3 Necropolis maps for a mirror.
What?
Kadiro in real life? That's right.
What happened?
There was a guy who would snipe people on PoE trade and be like, hey, I see that mirror you got. I'm gonna offer you 10 chaos. And he goes, you know what? I'm gonna offer you 3 Necropolis maps, final offer. And then someone posts a screenshot. It's like, okay, like what the fuck is this? And the guy is like, you know, he's not an idiot. Like he was lowballing everybody. He has mirrors upon mirrors, that guy.
So clearly people fall for it.
I guess. I think he like targets newbies, you know?
Newbies who get a mirror?
Newbies who get a mirror.
Newbies can
I'm
get
sure it
mirrors.
happens, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And you're like, okay, what is this shit? It can't even mirror a unique item? Why would I want this? I want to wear it if I find their shit.
Joanne was telling me how like people want to dual wield. This shitty dagger.
Yeah, it's like, I wonder if I can dual wield this shit. Oh, I can.
What a fucking waste of a Chimera map.
I remember back in the day, Divines could drop in the Act 1 zone, like that first zone, before you even get into town. I was watching a Crypt stream. Yeah, on that first zombie he killed, he got a Divine. And then the next thing he did was he hit up Chris on Skype and go, hey, Chris, did you know you can get Divines for that first zone? And it boggled my mind. First thing was like, what's a Divine? And second was like, wow, that's a rare item. It can drop in the first mob. And then the third thing I thought was, did he just call Chris?
I need more pockets.
It's on speed dial. Oh god, I can't believe I actually have to use Horizons again to roll maps. I feel like such a peasant.
What?
I have to use Horizons again to roll maps because I'm missing
Oh.
Guardian maps.
Well, now you could go out and buy them, right? Big ballin'.
I could. I actually sell T15s. I don't need them, so I just sell them.
Have you killed Uber Or dust.
That's
Oh
fine.
my god.
I killed Uber. She literally got steamrolled so hard. Like I just went through all the phases in like 10 seconds. It wasn't even fair.
Old content.
Oh, almost died there. That was a little spicy.
Do I have a map?
Come on, give me that music. Dun 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 dun. There we go.
I need more pockets.
Ooh, I got a cool prophecy.
What's the cool prophecy?
Bountiful traps. You will enter a map that holds 6 additional strong boxes.
Neat.
I mean, it'd be nicer if it were monstrous treasure, but sure, whatever.
So, I was looking at a prophecy, and I think it's called Trash Treasure, and then you can, it will turn into a unique with one chance sword, I think.
Yeah.
So why is it worth that much?
Headhunters?
Like, I don't understand why that's good. Or I get okay, sure, headhunter, but
You can guarantee. So it costs around 2,000 chances to get a unique, right? And
Okay.
the chance of that unique happening, I think, is similar to the drop rate of the unique dropping naturally. So if it's a rare unique, it's harder to chance.
okay.
So you can guarantee a certain unique if you really wanted it. So for the expensive ones, you can use it.
Yeah, like the what is it? Is that pair of boots still good?
Skyforth? Honestly,
Skyforth.
I have no idea what people are using Trash to Treasure to, but that's the gist of it.
It's
what it
not
used to be, Skyforth.
and it's not like 500 exalt. 500 chaos cheap. It's like 3, 4, 5, 6 exalts. I don't even know what the fuck it's, but it's a lot.
3, 4, 5, 6 exalts. Okay, so here's an example. What helmet are you using?
What helmet am I using?
Yeah, what helmet are you using?
Starkoja's head.
Okay, well, that's a bad example. Let's say it's Devoto's, right? It's one of the
But
more...
That's not that expensive. Isn't that like 1 exalt max? If it's a good roll.
Okay, so it's a Devoto's with +1 to tornado shot,
Okay.
right? And that's a lot.
Sure.
But instead, somebody could be doing it on the base item and selling that.
Like, so a base item with +1 to tornado shot.
Yeah, because what you would do is you would use fossils, like enchanted fossils, and you would keep rolling for the high-tiered enchants on the base item.
Oh, and then chance.
And then you chance it, and it becomes that unique item.
Interesting.
Yeah. You would be able to get like the base item, or if it's like a chest or something like that, 6 socket. Maybe not 6 socket, that isn't a good example, but
Zana sells Lair of the Hydra for 25 chaos, dude. She's
Yeah,
running a real scam over here, okay?
Straight up scam. She's running a payday loan.
What the fuck is this?
Zana realized that everyone's getting rich off the Atlas and she wants a piece.
No. Zana wants you to kill Uber Elder to free her father. But really, she wants to have a room to herself. And she doesn't really want you to kill the Uber Elder to free her father. Otherwise, she'd be offering this map for free, you know?
Yeah, right? Sure.
Alright, we should probably think about consolidating our shards later tonight?
Sure. Let's do a 4. I think we have enough for a 4 run. Do you think so?
Maybe.
I don't have too many. I have 15 vols, 16 cavalry,
How many green ones do you have?
9.
It's the green. The green is the second rarest after the yellows, which I doubt we have that many yellows. But and then I think it's red, black, and orange.
I don't think we
Red
have
is
enough
better.
greens, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Like
Let's
greens.
just go buy some.
Yeah, I
That's your
guess. It's
answer,
kind
then?
of poor right now, dude.
Are you serious?
What did you buy? What did you buy, Shohan?
Everybody's
I haven't played since I got in my ring last time. I didn't play Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, neither did I.
I joined a axe throwing league.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
saying?
That's pretty cool.
It's-
You and Kate were
No, me and my coworkers.
nice.
It's pretty fun. We joined something called the Green League, thinking, you know, everyone's green. Turns out it's the second most competitive league there. And somebody hit me with the perfect game. Do you know, have you played axe throwing?
Yep.
So you
I
know,
know the game
like
rules
the
real.
bullseye is 5, the clutch shot is 7, right? So somebody hit me with the 81, which is you play
Oh,
3 rounds, so
bullseye.
you did 27,
What?
27, 27. I'm like, what the fuck?
Woot. Just got my level, so I don't have to worry for another little while.
So at
I'm
95,
building up my EXP just to lose it.
Yeah, I actually ever since I got those boots, I died less frequently. But I actually got as high as percent. I died 3 times in a row to Minotaur.
Wait, what? How do you get spell dodge? Like you have it in your boots. I get it.
Yeah.
You have it from
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. Yes. Where else?
And quartz flask.
Oh, okay.
But quartz
Because
flask
your
is,
flasks are awesome. Right?
yeah, because my flask is 100% uptime, so I always have this. And then I pop ball grace.
Do you have 100% uptime on bosses too?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I usually just base tank most bosses with ball grace, and then for 8 seconds, it's usually enough for me to take like any boss. But then every once in a while, it'll fail me, and then.
Then you're a sad Jimmy.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, and then I'm sad Jimmy. I sad Jimmy quite often, actually. Surprisingly, the dodge isn't as good as I thought it would. And every once in
No,
a while,
it's not. Because it's great until it's not.
yeah, and every once in a while, I don't notice that like it would be like, oh, bosses are more accurate or whatever, and then I don't notice, and then I just get like one shot. And then I check the map mods. I'm like, oh, I was an idiot. Why did I do that?
Deserved. Deserved. Oh no, Shaper's pushing everything back and I don't have Guardian maps.
What are you trying to do? Get Uber Elder?
Yeah.
Isn't the first one free?
What?
Your first Uber Elder is free because it literally spawns right next to a Guardian.
Yeah, so I have the Guardian influence on 2 of my maps, but I don't have Guardian maps.
Oh, that's.
And now Shaper is pushing in.
I don't think the Shaper can take away your first free.
Oh, really?
Guardian.
Okay, well, we're gonna find out.
I mean, I've never gotten it that bad.
You know what? I'm gonna go buy a couple Guardian
gonna
maps
buy
just in
them?
case, yeah.
Yeah, I've never gotten it that
Okay,
bad.
I need Hydra and I need Chimera. It's getting a little dicey, so I'm not gonna risk it. Huh, they're pretty cheap.
Is this Do you think this is worth anything? I just rolled that randomly, like it was a white item.
No, you need plus
No.
level gems.
You think so?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, plus level gems on the weapon.
It's plus level to all gems. It doesn't have to be on the weapon.
Yeah, it's worth like 5 chaos. Yeah, I'll put it up to 5 chaos. 5 chaos is 5 chaos. So I actually wrecked another amulet.
You did?
Yeah, I wrecked. Oh, you left the party. I'll show you when you get back. wrecked
I need a
another
new amulet. I need so much. Well, no, that's not true. I don't need so much stuff, but I need quite a bit.
I need so much stuff.
Yeah, you do. But that's okay. You don't need it right now. You slowly build.
I'm dying, guys. I need it. I need it.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
What are you? I don't understand how you're
What are you
dying,
dying
because
to?
your character is supposed to be pretty tanky.
I don't know. Just people kill me before I kill them.
I think
Are
think the
you-
problem. I think the problem is Alan is used to having really good like beginner gear because
Maybe.
we fed him stuff, and he's been like face tanking everything.
Yeah, you're not supposed to face tank stuff. You're supposed to be always, you know, always on the move, dodging
Okay, so
things.
dodging,
You're
yeah.
using fortify.
Even
Choreographed.
With mobs. With mobs.
Did you- white mobs.
Has Alan's new
maybe.
PC arrived? It has.
Yeah,
That's why he's online now.
that's why I'm
Is
online
it
now.
awesome?
It's pretty awesome.
Never mind, you see.
I was saying that nothing invisible kills me anymore.
Oh my god! What an improvement!
Nothing invisible kills you. What?
Before it was so bad that like
It took you so long to load textures that you couldn't load the monster texture?
yeah.
Glad you made it back.
I finally understood what that meant.
So, would you rather have an extra 600 DPS or an extra 20% resistance on something you're lacking?
Buddy.
Resistance
600
every
DPS is
time.
nothing. 600
Lay
DPS.
down.
Okay, 600 DPS is nothing.
Unless
Aye,
you're
grats. Yeah,
scaling
grats, Alan.
that-
Huh?
Congratulations on your new PC.
Thank you. Tell your streamers thank you.
Yeah, 600 DPS is literally nothing unless you're scaling that 600 DPS. Then in which case, that's a
What do
lot.
you mean scaling that 600 DPS?
Because it's a percent. Most of your items scales by percentage.
Like, for example, in your case, you're scaling physical damage, right? So
Yeah.
if you're getting elemental damage, like, who cares? Or if it's 600 flat and you're scaling that based on all of your modifiers, then yeah, it's good. But no, he's getting 600 straight DPS. That's it. That's after all the scaling.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's not a big deal. That's not.
It's not insignificant.
Well, we don't know what percent it is.
That's true. That's true. Like you have to really go by like a percentage, right? Is 600 extra DPS an extra like 1% of your damage? I mean, in that case, no. I
It's
think
probably an
that's-
extra
that's-
10% if I had to guess.
No, it's always more important to cap your.
You gotta
So-
cap your resistances, man.
Yeah.
If you're
mapping-
complaining
if
about
you're mapping,
dying and you're not
you
maxed
gotta-
out in resistances, you fucked up.
So, words of wisdom from Curtis: you can't do damage if you're dead.
It's true.
So I
Why-
download a path of building. How do I automatically equip the new items on?
You can import it. Like import your character?
Yeah. You have to re-import it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just there's a button that says clear items, like delete items or something, and then click import
What
again.
the fuck?
What level / act is he? I think he just got into maps and he's level 74.
More.
Oh my god. I just lost a 6 portal Cassia with 2 bosses because I forgot that I rolled Beyond. And 4 Beyond came out of nowhere. And I had to run. I don't know why I ran. I should have just ate it to the face. It's not like I'm gonna level.
I love
mean,
Beyond, but in Cassia it just does not make any sense.
Beyond and Cassia is pretty well. Oh.
I still have
You
yet
know
to
what
see
time it is?
Abexoth. Have you seen him yet?
Exile. Is that the Lich?
The end of all that is the Beyond Mega Boss.
Oh no. No, I haven't.
Hey, guys, quick
I
question.
haven't.
So, you know when you do Path of Building, and you look at your damage with different items, it says average damage, and then it says total DPS, but then below that there's like bleed DPS, ignite DPS, poison DPS. How do you know what, does the total DPS already incorporate that, or is that an additional?
No, it doesn't. So it depends on what your main damage is. So if your main source of damage is from bleed, then bleed is really the only one that matters. Like
Your main damage is just damage.
5,000 per hit. Yeah, like my damage is 5,000 per hit, but my damage over time DPS is 70,000. So, yeah, it's whatever your main source of damage is. That's the most important.
So I think my main source of damage is physical, with some from bleed because
Correct.
it explodes, right?
Correct. So you apply the bleed, and then when you kill something, they explode. But that's based on the other enemy's percentage life, and
Yeah.
that part is just to help you with clear. For bossing, it's just your damage.
Where's the bleed chance? On Path of Building.
There's a configuration. I think there's
Configuration?
there's like a tab with all kinds of stats. I forget which one it is.
Calculation?
Calculations.
Yeah, calc. It's calc. Oh, I just died to a Shaper Guardian.
Does that make 150 deaths now?
Well,
How
170.
close? Oh.
What the fuck? Well, that's some bullshit.
Why, what happened?
So he was in mid animation because he died, and then you know how not died, like you know how when you after a certain percentage, the Shaper just kind of like sends you back and then put you into a new map. So while that's happening, he was in mid animation of shooting those things. He became invulnerable. Shaper was recalling him, and then I got teleported, and then the darts hit where where I got teleported to, and then it died. Wow. I was like, what the fuck? That's some bullshit. Whatever it's that. And you know what time it is? It is time for me to evolve my first empower.
Oh, is it a double?
I have 2 empowers, I'm leveling both, but it's time for the first one.
Are you doing a double vol?
No, why do I need to do a double ball?
I don't know
No,
actually.
the other one,
Increases the chances.
the other one is not ready.
No. Double vol isn't from incursion.
Oh no. Not incursion.
Hold on. I'm in a Chimera fight.
Alright, I got Uber over. I don't think I can do the Deathless though. I barely got him the first.
Have you killed him since?
No, I lost him. And I couldn't get him back. So this is the first time getting him back after I killed him the first time.
Did you get a Watcher's Eye from that time you killed him?
No. That was so anticlimactic. I literally got him.
Jack.
Alright, here we go. Level 4! Ah, nope. Narp.
This is the run. You got this, says Recorrupted. There's your luck. Take his energy.
The sanity of the mind.
Okay. Oh, wait. I don't want to TP out of here.
So all my hopes and dreams lie in this other Empower support that I'm still leveling.
Wait. It went level 3, didn't it? Oh, no. Nothing happened to it.
Yeah, it's a level 3 corrupt. Nothing happened. Maybe I'll just go and buy it. How much is it anyway? It's like 2 exalts. Okay, I'm gonna make some dinner and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try Uber over.
Alright. You spawned him already?
Yeah, he's in the middle.
Okay.
He is in the middle. I can kill Shaper pretty easily now though.
Me too. I can do Shaper.
It makes me pretty sad how rough I had it with the assassin.
Last league, yeah. I mean, we're getting a lot better at the game for some reason, even though it took me fucking 6 years. And then you show up, and all of a sudden.
6 years?
Yeah, man. I've been playing it since since I've been in university.
Jesus.
Well, considering we keep getting new leagues, it doesn't get like boring, right?
It doesn't. Well, it gets stale. I've taken breaks, but like compared to the game so many years ago, it's so different.
Nope. Or you take a 2-year.
No, Beyond took me.
Was it Host?
It was Host.
I know why you didn't.
I tried to take it in the face, and he got me in the face.
You didn't quite Host enough.
I'll be back.
Alright, later.
Yeah.
It was a Cassia with Beyond, and it's mighty silly.
It's so silly.
You know the thing with Haas though, I keep forgetting. With Haas, you gotta get into the ring with him. You know, you can't be scared to throw punches. It's a punch out.
Low on mana.
Because his ice spears get stronger the further away it is. So you gotta get real close so he stops. You forget sometimes, you know. Dual Host, fucking guy, man. Well, at least I still have my map, so I can still do my Zana. Doesn't feel that bad. If I fail the Zana mission, then it'll feel bad.
I failed Zana mission. Should I feel bad?
No, it's white Zana missions. No, I'm doing it on a tier like 15 map. That means I lose my tier 15 Zana.
Oh, I see.
Slay the rogue exiles on an unID'd map.
It should be fine.
It's fine.
As long as it's not a June mission.
Well, I don't know. It's a Zana mission. I guess June could show up if she decided to.
Not in a Zana mission. I don't think.
No, you can get surprise June.
In a Zana Dream?
You can get a master in a master.
Yeah.
Put out new mycelium. New roots.
I was dying a lot in freaking
Blight is trying to spread.
the labyrinth, and then I just got really depressed and pretty much stopped playing.
Is that because of your PC or because
Both.
you're bad?
Both. What do
You know
think
what?
about labyrinth stuff?
What's that?
Go ahead. What are you gonna say? No
Oh
one.
no, there were people leaving Steam reviews at one point talking about how the labyrinth is like the hardest thing in the game. You need to be like a top 1% of all players in order to do the labyrinth. And everyone mocked this person because they're like, yo, it's not that hard. You just gotta, you know, you gotta get used to it.
And what are you trying to say about that?
Well, I'm not saying anything. It's just some people think it's hard.
I agree with you.
I think when I first did the labyrinth, it was kind of rough. And then once you play, yeah, it was hard. And then once you play a little bit, you're like, oh, okay, I just have to avoid the traps and then dodge Azaro. You just can't face tank him, right?
I was face tanking Azaro, I gotta admit. And I didn't realize the other things, like in stage 1 and 2, about killing the other stuff.
Right.
Like, do you guys kill that, or do you like leave it down so it would get buffed?
So if you leave it, you get more rewards. So I just leave it.
You leave it?
Well, I can kill him just fine. So
at your level, you might want to kill them, but for us, are you guys getting higher than average latency?
I'm okay. Recorrupted says I laughed my ass off when his game crashed on Last Desire. I remember that. Is that when you got super depressed, Alan?
Me? Yeah.
More pockets.
That was the perfect trigger. It was the catalyst, you could say, to him getting a new PC.
It was. So it was the catalyst to me spending $1,800 on it.
Whatever, dude. I was telling Don about this today when I was grabbing coffee with him. And like he's like, you know, it would have been cheaper for him to build a PC. And then my argument was like, you know what, like, who the fuck cares? He can afford it.
Man, I felt proud of myself just for building this thing when it arrives. I had enough difficulty.
What do you mean?
Like when it came.
Oh yeah. I'm like, can you imagine how much time Alan would have to spend trying to figure it out?
Oh my god. I would have like killed myself. Merciless is the third one, right?
Merciless is the third one, yes.
Okay, I'm just looking if I have the right one.
Yeah, that's when he rage quit for a week, that's right. But he's back now. And hopefully for, you know, for the foreseeable future.
I didn't rage quit.
It was more like a sadness quit. There wasn't no rage involved. Just all sadness and manic depression. I can't find this rogue exile. I have 14 seconds. My map. Oh wait, it doesn't matter.
No.
Like it's not like you need to complete Zana missions anymore. Oh, I completed in the last seconds. Pog. I had 1 second left, and I just randomly threw a mine and killed him. Easy game, man. What an easy game. Why? What does Zana give you when you complete her mission? Just like favor, right?
If you're already over favor.
I mean, if you plan on decorating your hideout.
But like anything she has is cheap. Or maybe
the only reason why I want to run Zana missions is to just get more maps, you know? And not to buy her maps, but to have a free map.
Wait, how do I know if I'm on Merciless or not?
If you're on Merciless or not.
Labyrinth.
When you go into the lab,
yeah,
and you go to the font, you click one. The third one is the Merciless one.
It's Merciless, right? But the Merciless on PoE Lab doesn't look like one online. It's a bit weird.
Hmm? It's possible that... Hold on, when does the lab roll over? It might roll over at 8 p.m. So 23 minutes ago. So that could be the reason. It could be a new one. Mongas? Seriously.
It says reset in 23 hours. So maybe it's in...
Yeah, so it reset 20 minutes ago. So maybe the lab runners haven't run the new one just yet.
Crimson fabric flutters with fury flame, but a gilded prize
I need more
lies
pockets.
within.
Do I even want this? I don't want it.
Whoa.
How do I not have an alchemy? Oh my god. Check monster level 83. It's kind of low actually, isn't it? Oh, that's a tier 16 map.
So now I'm getting all these superior skills. Is it worthwhile switching?
Oh, check monster level to determine if it's merciless lab. Is it worthwhile switching to superior skills?
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta
It's-
re-level them though.
well, yeah, but you're higher level now, so they should level faster. I mean, the real answer is it depends. If you don't like losing DPS, what you could do is you could level it in the background, and then when the levels become similar, you switch it out.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
There we
I
go.
need more pockets.
How are there still so many monsters left? What? I need to finish this map.
I need more pockets.
Oh wow, I left all kinds of stuff behind. There's a Legion here. I did Cassia earlier, so that's fine. Do you get like incredible lag when the Legion just shows up?
Pretty bad.
Or is that not a thing?
When you get these portal shredder things, do they work automatically when you hit the portal? Or like for Azaro? You know, the...
Jesus, I've never used one. Maybe once.
I need more pockets.
What's what?
Exactly, what?
It's like the... It's supposed to be the Zaro thing when you get a treasure chest.
I think it works the moment you enter the room. Oh, Recorrupted says one hit should do it.
You know, sometimes you get it and you're like, I'd rather it was a key, but whatever.
Yeah, I
wasting
know.
my time going through it anyways, so...
Oh my god. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave this. One hit should do it, or that. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out. I think you walk in, hit it if it's still there, hit it once, or check your inventory when you walk in.
Yeah.
Okay, you just need to do Hydra. I think I'm gonna try and solo Uber because Jimmy did it solo, which might mean that it's easier. But his character could also be just so unbelievably OP that we drag him down every time we go in with him.
That's my job.
It could be the latter, but I don't know. So close to spawning him though.
How are your maps?
Yeah, bunch of garbage.
Good luck with your maps.
Maybe this is a bad time to do the lab. I don't have an up-to-date cheat sheet.
I mean, it's not hard.
Why do you say that?
The lab?
Yeah.
Just
Good luck
by
with your
default, the best, like, you won't be able to pick up everything, but the door is typically always to the top right. So if you just keep running to the top right, eventually you'll find your way.
Okay.
Alright, I need to buy a Hydra map. These maps are... they're not that expensive, but they're not cheap either, man. 15 chaos for a map? Man. I don't like paying chisels for maps. I don't have that many. Can't I pay chaos? Is that not a thing?
Not really a thing. People want the chiz. So that they don't have to trade their chaos for chisels.
People want the chiz.
All of it the chiz.
I will willingly pay more chaos just so that I don't have to trade mine. Perfect.
Nice. I happen to have a belfry, would you? The tier 12?
Belfry? I can look for it.
Top left. Yeah.
Tier 12.
Oh, shit.
Belfry. No, I don't. It's the only tier 12 I'm missing.
That you're missing having one or missing the completion?
Having one. I probably have 3 towers though. I only have 2 towers. Ooh.
No worries.
Glad you made it back.
It's kind of a shitty map, but I just want the completion, really. Lair of the Hydra, last one. And I'm assuming Shaper isn't gonna push back, so. Oh my god, I'm getting hit so hard though. I feel like I'm gonna die to Uber just because, like, I'm gonna get hit once and I'll die. That's my biggest
Shit,
concern.
I died.
In the lab?
Yeah. I suck at this game.
Maybe,
What killed you this time?
Traps. Just some traps.
do you have a movement skill?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe use...
Did you
Which one are you using?
Into the trap?
I use both rolling blades and dash, depending on that.
Maybe you should pick up a leap slam or something, just so that you can avoid the traps.
Doesn't whirling blade and dash avoid the traps?
So... Sort of. The dash would do it, but dash doesn't have very high range. Leap slam lets you jump over gaps, so if you think about it, there are times where, like, in order to get to the other side, you need to run through traps, or you can just jump through a gap and then you're good to go.
The dash does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing I could recommend is you get the Pantheons, or you turn on the Pantheons that make you take reduced damage over time and physical damage.
I already do.
I don't know what you're dying to. Did you die to the blades or did you die to the spikes?
Well, it was more so like I didn't know where I was supposed to go, so I was trying to, I think, get through a door that wasn't a door.
Oh, and you ran your face into it and then you died?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of dumb.
Make sure he's using the Pantheon for lab. You know what? After hearing what he died to, there's no saving that.
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
That just comes down to experience. You tried to run through spikes and then kept running through spikes, so it's alright. Classic Alan. Oh man.
What is?
Trying to run through the spikes. Grip gloves. Maybe I should consider selling some of these scarabs, because I'm not using them, and I'm having too good to use syndrome. So maybe instead of huh?
Some of the polished ones, they'll sell for a lot.
Yeah, and I have like all kinds of gilded ones.
Oh.
So those are typically like, you know, a good 30 to 50 chaos, so. Oh, let's go.
I just figure with a lot of those things, like the expected value that I would get from them is a lot less than the expected value of somebody else. And
Yeah.
the difference is enough.
Well, I don't know how to use them properly. I feel like if I actually force myself to use it, maybe I would get value by learning, but nah. Dying to lab plus Alan. Name a more iconic duo.
Wow.
Wow, that's a hard one. Having me having a portal gem and not using a portal scroll. Do you use a portal gem, Curtis?
Yeah.
For literally maybe a week, I was holding on to the portal gem and just never. Jimmy and stealing loot. There you go.
Jimmy's pretty good at stealing.
He's pretty good.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm streaming.
The world.
So they know who we are because of you?
Because they can hear you.
They can hear us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like even when we
Inside
talk?
the disclaimer whenever you join the chat.
You signed it now.
You totally signed it by participating in this Discord. Your use of likeness is now property of Emnix Co.
I've signed my life away.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, at work, they wanted us to join this meeting, and they were paying us for it. So before they pay us, we're supposed to sign this disclaimer, and like I literally have no idea what I signed.
Don't they say that you're supposed to check these things?
You're supposed to check, but like, I think it's like I didn't really read through it myself.
Probably so you just don't have to blur out your face.
Some of my colleagues read it, and they're basically like, if you end up finding the invention for if you find the cure for heart failure, then what's it called? They own it, right? They own your,
that's pretty
property rights for a
standard.
year. Yeah, they own your property rights for a year, kind of BS.
I mean,
but,
if they said yes to it, that would be
we were
very
like-
odd.
We were like, never gonna invent anything, and you know,
That will show them.
free money.
Well, you know, like, sometimes you would just stumble upon it, right? And then you would throw the idea out there. Like, it happens, right? Doesn't it? Or is it something that
Not really
requires
for-
a lot of research?
It requires a lot of research. You don't really stumble on medicals.
Okay.
Not in this day and age. I mean, if you were like the 19... Yeah,
How
sure.
about we wash our hands, guys? Come on.
Whoa, whoa, that's our invention, okay? That's our idea. You're not allowed to wash your hands.
Patent pending.
Alan was probably like, "Who the fuck keeps talking shit about me?"
Yeah, it was. But I can't hear your streamers, so I'm like, I can hear you.
Oh yeah. Someone
comment.
was typing in chat. So washing hands is far. When do you think? No, actually, not when do you think. When did people start actually, washing their hands? Do you know? Is there research on this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
Louis Pasteur and
at one
germ
point,
theory.
did someone figure out like, hey, washing your hands actually makes quite a bit of difference?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's Louis Pasteur.
When is
Right.
that?
1800s, 1700s, 1800s.
Huh. That took a while.
I need more.
Still haven't? Dirty Hand Gang? Alright, I'm not. That's one thing I'm not with you on. I'm the gotta wash my hands twice when I come out the washroom gang. Once before you go in, and once when you come out. Especially if you're taking a pee. Smell my fingers. I refuse. Did I tell you about the one time Kevin and I went out for wings? And then who was it? Dawn was saying like, I don't understand people who wash their hands twice. Once before going to washroom, once after. And I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. If you're gonna go to the washroom anyways, why wash your hands twice? So we went out, had all you can eat wings. Did he touch his pee-pee? Oh, you know where this is going, don't you? So I had wings. I went to the washroom. I didn't wash my hands. I touched my pee-pee. Then I washed my hands. I come out, and as I'm walking back to my seat, and I'm like, what the fuck? Something feels weird. Yeah, something stings. And I was thinking back, and I'm like, I didn't wash my fucking hands. The one time I decided not to because I took Dawn's advice.
Oh, Dawn.
Fucking Dawn.
Let's see what this
From then on,
can really do.
I am firmly in the washing your hands twice squad.
is trying to spread.
The blight. It's spreading. Oh, I'm actually nervous about Uber Elder. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I'm thinking about this and it seems kind of rough. Yo, have you turned the sound effects up on these in the game? Have you like did you notice that when these zombies die, they actually make like a doof sound?
Yeah.
Doof, 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 oof. I never noticed that. You know what to do, just don't get hit. I'm not gonna give you the pleasure of having me answer to that.
I need more pockets.
John still plays a lot of Dota, eh?
Yeah.
Do you still play Shohan?
I do. Not that much though. Only when Mike comes a knocking. How is there still 50 mobs remaining? Oh my god. Not that I'm complaining. This is perfect. I need more EXP to lose.
I need more pockets.
Oh, shut up, lol.
So when did you start getting into streaming, Shohan?
When did I get honestly, 4 years ago. I think I've had a YouTube channel for almost 4 to 5 years now.
How many subscribers?
1,000? You're right there? Oh, okay. I thought you crashed.
No, I'm gonna take off. Gonna put on the baseball game.
Alright.
Playoffs.
Who are you supporting? Still the same team?
Wow. My Red Sox are out this year. They suck.
That's unfortunate. So who's in the playoffs this year?
American League, Houston, and New York are the favored ones.
Okay.
National League, the Dodgers. Dodgers are the team to beat. So should be good.
Sounds good. Alright, you have fun then.
Later.
Later, bud. Oh, now's my time. It's time to take the Uber. The Ubers.
Whoa.
How are your maps?
Whoa.
Why? What's happening to you?
Just barely surviving.
You know what? It's your first character. Don't feel bad. My first character didn't even make it past level 50 something. So
Say that and then you laugh at me.
You're
you
actually
interspersed laughing at me with
well, it's like sometimes I wish I was back there, you know? Like a complete noob, not knowing what to do. At this point, it's like I'm not all that surprised by anything anymore, which is, you know, a good and bad thing.
Oh
How are
shit.
your maps?
Although I still find the funniest thing was when you didn't realize a TP goes both ways.
Oh yeah.
That
I
was
haven't
funny.
played- I haven't played in a long time. Oh.
Big Corrupted says, yeah, I joke, but my first character was dreadful too. He should be proud he got this far first character. Yeah, like, the game, in a way, it's like, you know, he did a good job. And also, in a way, it's like the game is not easier, but more accessible. Like, they made it so that you kind of know what you're doing. Or you kind of can fudge your way through it. Because
Well, you
before
guys
it was
also,
just
like,
so hard.
fed me a tabula and other shit, right?
Yeah, there's that too.
May your maps be merciful.
These are just all the rookie mistakes we gotta make sometime. Well, it's funny because some of the mistakes he makes, it's like, oh wow, yeah, I've done that. Oh, I've done that too.
You know what the good thing about having a new PC to play this game is that it doesn't take 2 minutes between every door.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I never had to experience that.
It was taking like 2 minutes to load each like door map, and sometimes like if it takes too long, I'm like, I think I cracked. But I don't know until like I asked you guys, am I still in the game?
Oh, is that why you ask?
Yeah. Like sometimes it's not loading just because it's
That
slow.
is so
Sometimes
funny.
it's not loading because it's crashed.
Oh, I see.
Like a lot of times it crashes when it's loading a new map or the next place. You know, like when you go
Right.
into a door, something like that.
Right. Interesting.
So like in those cases, I don't know like whether it's crashed or it's just taking a long time to load.
Well, now you don't have to worry about that. Does your new computer have an SSD?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it does, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be loading so fast. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, I've 100% dashed into solid walls and died to traps. I mean, I've had a lot of times where I dashed into an empty space, but then I would think it's a trap, so I would run the other way and run into the trap and then kill myself.
Sometimes the hard thing is like when I don't know the direction those spinning blades are going,
Yeah.
and then I panic and I go the same direction as them, and then you just lose life continuously.
Yep. Those things are pretty bad news. But that all comes with experience. The fucking Roombas, that's right. Roombas are banned. No Roombas are allowed. You hear that, Chris?
What are Roombas?
You know the spinning things? The
Yeah. I didn't know they were called Roombas.
Well, I call them Roombas because don't they look like Roombas? Alright, I am gonna take a quick washroom break, and when I come back, we're gonna try and do Uber Elder. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.